The Middle Passage. The Middle Passage was a deadly voyage that enslaved thousands of African Americans from the year 1518 to the mid-19th century. The Middle Passage is known for being one-third of the triangular trade route, which brought slaves from Africa to the New World to be bought and sold as laborers. Many of those that were captured didn't even make it to the shores to be sold. Millions of men, women, and children were separated and put onto ships for anywhere from 20 to 90 days as the trips went across the ocean. Conditions aboard the slave ships were like a death sentence. The ship's crew would cram hundreds and thousands of slaves into the hold below the ship. The cramped quarters led to disease by infested rats as well as the unsanitary conditions the slaves were put in. Every day, those who did not make it through the night were thrown overboard to the sharks that would follow the slave ships. Throughout points of the journey, many slaves would have given up hope. They were embarrassed and forced to dance around to keep their limbs loose. In addition to throwing themselves overboard, many would starve themselves. This led to them being force-fed. Olaudah Equiano states, "The first object which saluted my eyes when I arrived on the coast was the sea and a slave ship, which was then riding at anchor and waiting for its cargo. These filled me with astonishment, which was soon connected with terror, when I was carried on board. I was immediately handled and tossed up to see if I were sound by some of the crew, and I was now persuaded that I had gotten into a world of bad spirits, and that they were going to kill me."